Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of the Ironman Progress series. The main goal of this episode is to do some more quests and to get level 85 combat so that I can use Neve as a Slayer Master. I hope you enjoyed the episode. So here is the first level, a 72 strength, which also puts me to level 83 combat, so 2 combat levels to go. I'm going to switch to attack now because I'm only 20k experience away from that. So I'm currently missing 5 quests in the free-to-play section: Corsair Curse, Missile and Mystery, Romeo and Juliet, Vampire Slayer, and Witch's Potion. So I'm going to go and do these, and then I'll have all the free-to-play quests done. So I'll get back to you once I've finished. I'm probably going to start with Romeo and Juliet, because that one's the quickest. Well, there we go. Completion of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo's awful. He has his Juliet go through all that work to pretend to die and everything, and then he just goes and falls in love with her cousin. Silly guy. Anyway, next up, I think I'm gonna do Vampire Slayer. Yeah, let's go do that one. And here we have the completion of a Vampire Slayer. I am now exceedingly close to an attack level, so I'll probably end up getting that soon, which is pretty cool. And 3 more quest points, putting me at 188. I think next we'll go do Witch's Potion. And on this teleport to Remington over here, I'm going to get a level 72 mage. And nothing interesting at this level though. And this is the completion of Witch's Potion. Super quick quest, and a 325 mage XP, not the important part, but 1 quest point, putting me at 189. I think next we'll go do Missile and Mystery. And here we have the completion of Missile and Mystery. On to the Corsair Curse quest next. I've never done this one before, so this should be interesting. And here is completion of the Corsair Curse quest. Oh, 2 quest points for that. This means I'm now at 192 quest points, and all the free-to-play quests have been completed. This is a wonderful section of green. I guess we'll start working on some members quests now. Oh dear, just finishing up Fairy Tale Part 2, and there is level 63 attack. I'm going to switch over to defense now because I'm also pretty close to a defense level. And defense levels are always useful. And I need to get to 70 anyway for the Barrows gear. And here is completion of Fairy Tale Part 2. The lamp is obviously going to go on Herblore, so that's an extra 2500 Herblore experience. And I'm now up to 194 quest points. And right here we are going to be achieving a level 64 crafting. Gloves of Silence don't help that much because I have the Arjun Diaries done, but cool level to get nonetheless. And making all these battle staves while charging the water orbs is irritating. Making the battle staves certainly makes a lot of money per day. It's about 70k profit because I have the Varrock Medium Diaries done, so it's a pretty good idea to do it. I'm going to be able to get over 1 million coins again once I finish this batch. Next up, we're going to do another slice of ham, so I get back to you when we complete this quest. Well, that's an interesting bug. I have Protect from Magic activated, according to the icon above my head, but not according to down here. And the points are draining, so it is activated. I probably, if I click this... Okay, there it went away. But that was an interesting visual glitch. Anyway, on with the quest. Well, this looks like a stereotypical Western cutscene from the 80s and 90s. Of course it'll never work. And there is completion of another slice of ham. A little bit of prayer and whining experience. And now I have the Ancient Mace, which I don't know if I'll ever have a use for because PvP on Ironman doesn't really make sense, but I have it. And I'm now up to 195 quest points. So baking this loaf of bread over here should be a completion of the easy diary. Now I'm just going to go complete the medium as I have 1 task left, and then I will go claim the rewards. And crafting this coif right here should be completion of the medium diaries. There we go. Let's go speak to Hacius Casantus, or however you pronounce that, and claim the reward. Awesome, so here we get to talk to this guy. You know, so many people have a problem with him, but I don't really get it. He's a little bit out of place, but I think it's amusing. Anyway, let's talk to him and be getting the Lumbridge ring. And the cool thing about this one is, other than the XP lamps, I can teleport to the farming patch 3 times a day. and I can also recharge some run energy with it. So let's use the XP lamps on Herblore as always. I don't think I'll be getting level out of it, but nice amount of experience. So cool there, and being able to teleport 3 times a day to the Falador farming patch is really nice for the herb runs. And look at that lovely 2 green bars in the Lumbridge and Draenor diaries. I think getting the hard one here would be nice, specifically because getting bones to peaches, but I really don't feel like doing Mage Training Arena yet, and I need the 59 rune crafting, so it'll be a while off. Okay, normally I wouldn't record something like this, but this was insane. I just got 14 herbs from a single patch. This whole run has been amazing. I'm going to get back to you once I finish and let you just know how many herbs I've gotten from it. Okay, there's the end of this herb run. I have managed to get 50 snapdragons from the 5 patches. That's 10 per patch. That's really good, especially considering the first 2 patches I forgot to equip the magic secateurs, so I really have no business getting that many herbs in one run. I think that's my best one to date, and on a snapdragon is pretty cool. So metal dragons, iron and steel especially, are kind of the worst until I get a trident, but I don't really want to use the slayer points to skip the task, and I don't have enough to block them. But there is a completion of this task, and there's always I might as well do them because there's always the really tiny 1 in 10k chance of getting a visage, so it's not quite worth skipping them. It is worth blocking them. Can't afford to block them, might as well do them. It sucks. So this week 195 quest points managed to get me 111 tiers, so that's pretty good. Currently 44 rune crafting, so let's see where we end up. Oh, I was 43 rune crafting, so they're 44, almost to 45, so nice amount of experience from that. I can now craft nature runes. That's a cool milestone to reach. I'm going to have to start training construction soon, because otherwise my Tears of Gothic experience will go into that, and that'd be sad. So, yeah. Until next week. Back at Ammonite Crabs for a bit. Here is going to be, oh, I guess on the next hit. There we go. Level 73 strength. I'm now going to switch over to defense, because I need level 65 defense for King's Ransom, I believe, which means if I train up to 65 defense, as well as the hit points level I'll get on the way, this will give me 85 combat, and then I can start using Neve as a Slayer Master. So all in all, a really good thing to strive for at this point. Oops, there goes the defense level 61, and also puts me at 1,550 total. I'm almost at 84 combat. So the next hit points or defense level, whichever one comes in, almost definitely going to be defense, so put me at 84. And there we have level 62 defense and 84 combat. So 3 more defense levels will get me 65, which means I'll be able to do King's Ransom, as well as I'll get hit points level from getting those defense levels, and then I should have 85 combat. Almost there. And here we have level 63 defense coming in. 2 more levels left to go. And here we have level 71 hit points. So that's going to be the last hit points level on this grind to 65 defense. And I am 84.7% of the way to 85. So these last 2 defense levels will for sure get me that. I'll get back to you with 64 defense. And here we have 64 defense. And this is going to be level 65 defense right here, which means I can now do King's Ransom, and also 85 combat, which is a goal I've been working towards for a while, so I can now use Neve as a Slayer Master and get so much better tasks. I'm almost to the 60 Slayer as well, which means I'll be able to do Aberrant Spectres, which should be good for the Herblore grind, so this is a really good milestone to reach. And this is going to be level 60 Slayer. Cool thing about this is Aberrant Spectres. That means I should start being able to gather some Herblore supplies from those, which is really useful on the Ironman. So on that note, I'm going to end the episode. We managed to achieve 85 combat, which is really nice. Managed to get 60 Slayer, and got a couple of quests done, and especially the really cool thing was the Lumbridge easy and medium diaries, which means we got the teleports to the Falador farming patches. So all in all, some good progress. I think for the next one I'm going to carry on working on Slayer, see if I can get to 72. Probably won't get there all in this one, but that's going to be the next short-term goal for Wyverns. Get some points and being able to make broad bolts and AFK them a bit. And the other thing is level 85 Hunter. I'm only 60k away, which should be just a couple of days of birdhouses. And I think I'm going to start training some construction, get to level 50 on that so that I can achieve, or rather make the mounted glory in my house as well as the portal rooms. So on that note, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. See ya!